The Dad and Drew Show. Two idiots on tangents.
Daddy,
What? I'm going live.
why didn't you tell
Wednesdays at
me?
8. YouTube.com/The Dad and Drew Show.
I don't know. We bought it for you from Five Below the other day.
Hello.
Hello. She's crashing the live stream already. 'Cause she was mad I didn't tell her about her new little neck pillow we bought her at Five Below.
How dare you, Jamie? How very
Love
dare
that-
you?
I love
dare
that
you?
store.
I do too. I do too.
I can't
Hello,
believe
everybody.
that's so
Happy
strange.
Wednesday.
Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I see Kevin Fisher. I see Lynn Butler, Forever Sunshine, Johnny Neverland, Sally Turner,
Mr. Google
Truby
himself.
Power Mad.
Disney Google's here.
Disney Google is here. Thank you, Disney Google. And we actually have to talk about Disney Google because I found something in my closet that I feel really bad. I don't even know where it is, but we have to talk about what we forgot to do with Disney Google.
I know what you're going to say. I thought you were going to say you found skeletons in your closet. I was going to be like, dude, that's
No.
No.
It's over there. I have it on the counter, and we have
Oh,
to.
I can get it.
No, you can't reach it, baby. It's got stuff on top of it.
Denise Bowen, welcome in.
Hello, happy Wednesday, everybody. Hello, Denise Bowen.
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Hi, Johnny Neverland. Thank you for stopping by. How is everybody on this fine Wednesday?
Yeah, how is everybody? How are you, Jamie?
I'm doing.
Hey, Totter.
I'm
Totter,
doing
what's up, man?
Great.
I am fine, my friend. How are you?
I'm good. Like I told you, I'm a little tired, but
I almost wore that shirt today. I have that shirt.
dude, that would have been awesome.
Great. I got a ginormous book yesterday.
She did. She was
A
helpful in class to her teacher. And as a
Ooh.
prize, they gave her a ginormous book. It's ginormous.
It's
It
all
really
about
is.
animals.
It's like as big
That's
as her.
awesome. That's awesome. Free stuff is the greatest. Free stuff.
Yes.
Free
Look,
stuff.
now I have
But
to
Jamie,
let you-
speaking
I
of
say that.
shirts, and you were saying you're gonna wear this. What are you wearing tonight? Are you wearing
Look what I
Armani?
found at the local Walmart, people.
And how much?
$8. Ellie, you're blocking the show.
$8.
$8 for Cobra Kai. Strike
So
first,
awesome.
strike hard, no mercy.
No mercy.
Start first,
Dude, that's so
start
awesome.
No mercy.
$8.
And it's a snake. We ate a spider, so it's kind of the same thing.
And you still haven't shown me that video.
I do have to show you the video of us eating a spider. Oh, no problem, Drewby. Stay what else you can, and you can always watch it on the replay.
Yes.
How great is Cobra Kai? So great.
So great
So
indeed.
great.
I am. When is the new season coming out?
Not fast enough.
Well, you got
That's
that
all
right.
I know.
You got
Not
that right.
fast enough.
Mr. Drew, how have you been, my friend?
Good, man. Just busy at work and busy just, living life and just staying busy, man. Yeah.
That's what you got to do, man. You got to
Yeah.
stay busy.
Yeah.
Hey, Dizlu, thank you for stopping by. And Coach N, we
Coach
got you in the
N.
house.
Hi, Coach. N.
All right, Drew, what time would it happen to be?
It might be Disney News.
803.
And it's 8:03.
Or 803. Oh, that's not what I was trying to hit.
No.
I wanted to hit,
I knew it
but
wasn't.
I just like
but
dancing to our song.
I was like, I just want to dance to it, dude.
Yeah, all right, let's do this one.
It's time for Disney,
Boom. It
Universal,
wouldn't be that
theme
unless
park,
I
that
messed
kind of
something up.
stuff news. You
you
didn't
gotta
think
walk
it'd be more like
Yeah.
focused than that, did you?
That's why it says
That's a
two
little-
idiots on team.
It's a little less
On what?
aggressive.
That's why it says two idiots on tangents. You are correct.
Tangent.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking-
Tangent.
Of two idiots on tangents, we were trying to get an email for the show, and the Dad and Drew show is taken.
Of course.
Dad and Drew show taken. Well, you know what wasn't taken?
And I can't
If
believe
you would
it.
like to email us, you can email us at twoidiotsOnTangents@gmail.com.
Nailed it. Nailed it. I can't believe it wasn't
I
taken.
think it's on brand for us.
I think so too. I just can't believe it wasn't taken.
I
Trish
know.
the douche.
Trish the dude.
Trish the douche. That's always
What
fun.
is up? The first news we have is sad news.
Yes.
I don't want to hear it. If it's sad. It'll make me
I
sad.
don't like sad news, but we
Don't either.
should at least share it.
Womp,
The
womp.
Disney store in the mall is closing.
That was
They-
actually an
closing-
actual picture of Jamie crying right there.
That was taken in front of the store.
It's closing.
It's a selfie.
Yep. It was a good selfie.
Um,
though. Lighting's good.
Yeah.
Lighting.
And that is actually a picture of the Florida Mall Disney store. And it is 57 more Disney stores are being closed.
57?
And that will leave only 25 Disney stores total left.
It's so
25?
crazy, dude.
The only one that's going to be left in Florida is in Destin, Florida. And it is one of those
destined to be
Disney
closed.
outlets.
Sorry.
Yeah, it ba-dum-cha.
Ah!
And it's one of those Disney outlet ones. And I think the only reason it's not closing has to be something to do with leases or something like that. Yeah.
Can I tell a joke?
Go ahead, tell a joke.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Try to guess. Everybody else try to guess too.
She would like you guys to guess why the chicken tried to cross the road in chat, people.
I'm going to say because there was a barbecue on the other side and he needed to go get some barbecue.
Drew says because there was barbecue on the other side of the road and he wanted barbecue.
No.
No.
Forever Sunshine
says to get to the other side. They're close. You're close, Forever Sunshine.
They're close.
All right,
to get to the other barbecue.
Punchline.
To get to the Clucker side.
To get to the Clucker side.
Boom.
Cha.
I still think it was a barbecue over there. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Like, they could smell the barbecue.
To get to the Disney store?
To get to the Disney store before it closes. There you go.
That's good.
Very good, Andy Aprisco.
That's good.
That's actually really good because, yes.
All of the Disney stores are closing on September 15th. So we don't have a lot of time to get over there. And they're moving pretty much everything to Shop Disney because that site works perfectly every time they have some sort of sale or special promotion.
Yeah.
Look.
Unfortunately, the chicken was too slow to stop two idiots from eating a tarantula, and we totally ate a tarantula.
Yeah, I didn't even see a chicken anywhere
cross
near
the
us.
road?
No, I wish it was a chicken that we would have.
Two idiots from eating a tarantula.
Yep. So the stores that are closing in Florida are the Florida Mall, the Dadeland Mall, the Miami International Mall, the Tampa Premium Outlets one, which was the other quote unquote outlet that everyone said was in the area.
Right.
And the Florida Mall. The only one left will be a Disney outlet in Destin.
What is it like? Honestly, though, what is in Destin
Every
that they were
other
like,
one's
you know what? This
closing?
is
We got to leave the Destin one open.
Yeah. Like a lot of people are coming to Destin to go to that Disney store. Like
if I were to leave one open, it would have been the Florida Mall because that mall gets crazy foot traffic still to this. It's like one of the only malls that I know that's not dying.
Right. Yeah. And it's huge.
And it's huge.
I'm gonna hang out.
It's huge.
All right, kiddo. Bye.
See you later.
It's huge. So yeah,
It's
unfortunately,
huge.
no more Disney stores. They are doing this thing that Drew told me about where they're faking Disney stores inside Targets. And they're going to have like little sections of Target that are going to have not all, a 1/12 of the amount of products they would have had in their store at the Disney store. I mean,
which really gets me concerned, dude, about the outlet.
I can see it, can't get people yawning. Sorry. It does concern me about the outlet, but I gave it a little thought and I was like, okay, well, the only thing we have going for us for the outlet is not in the same part of the Disney company that is managed by the Disney store.
Right.
They're completely separate entities. Like it's staffed by cast members. It's a separate thing.
Sure.
So I'm kind of hoping that might be what saves them.
I'm hoping so. It just kind of seems like one of those things where Disney will look at it and go, you know what's really easy? Pawning all this stuff off. You know what I mean? Like pawning it off, like here, Target, you deal with it. Here, Burlington Co-Factory, you deal with it. And it's a win-win, unfortunately. Well, it's a lose for us, but for, Target and all these other places that are getting it because they're like, sweet, we're getting Disney merch in here. And you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're getting old Disney merch. Who's going to want the 2020 Disney merch or the 2018 stuff that's got dates on it? They're always going to have something to get rid of crap.
True. Maybe the dollar store. I don't know.
The dollar store, maybe. But unfortunately, they're those are going away, and I'm really hoping that it's not signaling the end of the outlets, like Drew said. I really, really, really hope that that's not it.
That will break my heart, man, because I
that
really
will
enjoy it.
Absolutely break my heart. You know, it's a big part of my channel, and I really enjoy going to it.
I know. Well, and it's also like a fun, like, buddy hangout. You know, like we're like, hey, let's go and we'll have coffee, like we've been doing. You know, and
it's like, and it's also like a treasure hunt.
It's an
aspect of it.
Yeah, because you're like, what are they going to have
like
today?
that. What are they going to have? Is there something new? Is it something cool? What am I going to get for $1? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I like that part of it.
Me too. Outlet forever. Yes. Hashtag outlet forever.
Hashtag outlet forever. Do not kill the outlets. Save the outlets. Beaches and cream. Oh, I get the kitchen sink for me.
Yes, Carrie Bone. Oof.
Drew and I need to tackle the kitchen sink one day.
I've never done it. I saw it. You know, I've seen.
Neither have I.
Stuff, but
neither have I.
We should totally do that, man. There's so many things
totally
we need
do
to
that.
So many.
Oh
things.
yeah.
So many things.
So many things. I have this whole idea for an epic like adventure.
Yeah.
Like grand tour style, where we can we get dropped off at the Disney Wilderness Lodge with nothing but 2 camping tents, and we have to camp our way through the Wilderness Lodge and maybe give ourselves I don't know, $10 or something to eat, snack, and buy souvenirs for the day.
Yeah.
Just make some crazy thing where we have to
survive,
just work our way, survive at Disney on no money, sleep in the tents, and go fishing.
By the end, me and Jamie are trying to cook a little fish we caught this big. Oh man,
I think that would be really fun. So far, no. The outlets in Orlando are safe. They're not part of the Disney store. They are a completely separate entity from Disney stores. So hopefully, Survivor Disney style. That's what I'm thinking. Our own little Survivor Disney thing. I thought that would be fun.
That would be fun.
And I think we could make it funny. What's not funny, I guess it doesn't matter, is is me flashing my screen again with you guys got to see all of the images for what's coming up. So if you go back and pause that screen, you'll be able to see all the stuff that's coming up.
No, don't cheat. Don't cheat. That's like Cliff Notes.
It always does the thing. I'm like, share the thing. I click the thing, and then it does something else. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
That's what's coming back. The fingerprints. You're going to have to do your fingerprint scans. I got to say, whatever, it keeps the link of the ticket. That's not why I'm annoyed with it. I'm annoyed with it because 5 times out of 10, it doesn't work. Yep, and you're standing there and you're like, I know my desktop is a little bit, that's actually pretty cleaned up, teacups for me. That's pretty cleaned up. Yeah. So half the time it doesn't work for me. And then they have to have somebody come over. It's so you put your finger on and it turns blue. And they're like, they get somebody over and then they're like, they hold your picture up to an iPad and okay, yeah, that's you. And and then my family's already gone halfway to the, carousel or something. But they just left me. They don't care.
No, but you know what's the worst part? You always have somebody behind you like it's your fault. You're like, I don't want to be standing here either holding up the line, man. I just want to go in.
Forever Sunshine, right? It always messes with me. For some reason, I don't know what it's about my finger or something.
I always forget which finger I used. You know what I mean? They'll be like, no, your other one. Well, try this finger and then try this finger.
I don't want to touch anyone else's fingers either. No touchy.
Oh, can I just say, since we're on the topic of this, we enjoy Universal. Okay. We do. We do. And for a little while, Universal, because you had to do the finger thing and they were wiping it down. But I was watching, and the Queen was too. And it was they were using the same rack over and over and over again. So of course, right when we do it, I'm holding my finger, where's the sanitizer? Now, for the past 3 weeks to a month, they don't even clean it after you stick your finger on there. And I'm like,
oh my God.
I'm like, come on, man, clean that, So I'm hoping Disney,
they totally need to clean that.
Yeah. I mean, thousands and thousands and thousands of people sticking their finger on there. Like, come on.
Yeah, that can't be, you know.
Can't be sanitary, I'll tell you that. It's not prudent. That is for sure. Yeah,
I'm so as far as we know, it's officially back at Animal Kingdom, Blizzard Beach, and Hollywood Studios. So those are the confirmed parks that are using it. Unfortunately, thankfully, you know, Magic Kingdom's not back yet. They were trying that facial recognition thing for a while, and I don't think anybody was like, you know what? I'm not really down with giving you my facial recognition here, guys.
Yeah, I didn't.
You have enough of everything.
I didn't volunteer.
Yeah, I subscribe to the Cusco method of this. Come on, play.
Oh, I was off.
Oh,
Whoa,
so
no touchy. No touchy.
No touchy indeed. No touchy yet.
No touchy indeed. I just don't want to. I don't want to touch everybody else's things they've touched. I don't
either.
Want to.
No, especially somebody's finger.
I also, Yadi, am like, you're picking now to start this back up.
Probably not a good time. Not right now.
I mean, I'm wondering if like they're thinking that they're having a lot of people like using other people's tickets or something, and they're thinking they're losing money, or like I don't understand the reason. Wait, we have a double Beaches and Cream people. What? You guys need to just like meet up and take a selfie together.
Yeah, I know. And email it to 2 idiots on tangents.
It's on tangents at gmail.com.
See, I brought it back.
Yeah. So we got that going for us.
Which is nice.
And okay, this was not on my news, but I don't know if y'all heard, Boo Bash got rained out the other night. It was did you get a crazy storm?
Not really, no.
Over here in Orlando, I went to pick the kiddo up at ballet, and I thought I was in The Wizard of Oz. I mean,
really?
There were dogs flying by, and it was crazy.
Like
the storm
Twister,
came out of nowhere. Big old Twister, cows going by, and it stormed hard for a long time. And I guess it stormed so hard that they had to cancel Boo Bash.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. It's been a rough week.
Do you know what I heard too? Live streamer, Irresistibly Disney 71, people that I watch, great people, but they felt so bad, man. They were at Boo Bash. They were at the monorail station to get on, to go over to Magic Kingdom, and they had to do like a little like quick live, and they were like, "We are stuck here because the monorail shut down." Shut down. It was just not operational. Not operational.
Chris, refreshing Polar. Polar, give us Polar.
Oh, please give us Polar. I know. I gotta get some more Polar. That is the best Polar right there. Best flavor.
Yes, the black cherry. That's pretty much the only one I buy now.
And the regular.
I've just decided.
The original's good too.
I've pretty much decided that that's pretty much it.
The jam.
Oh, the email for the selfie is 2 idiots on tangents right at the top of the screen there at gmail.com. Great email. It's a wonderful.
It really
email.
is, yeah, because we couldn't get any other email
we couldn't get any other emails, but
none.
So, yeah. Do you know what so the first story I read was they were offering people that the tickets would automatically convert into a 1-day, 1-park ticket. Which, okay, let's say you're an annual pass holder.
That doesn't apply, man.
That is useless to you.
Yep. Just you throwing money.
You're just throwing money away. Then I heard they were offering refunds, but to get the refund, you had to physically go to member services or whatever it is. What do they call it? What do they call customer service?
Is it cast?
There's a name for it, isn't it?
Is it cast services? What is it?
I don't know, there's a name, member services or
Cast member
there's some-
services? Maybe
if
it's
anybody
cast member
knows what it is,
services.
put something in with like what they call the Disney customer services. Yeah.
Guest
like,
services.
Guest services. There you go. That's so difficult to know. Like the fact that we couldn't think of the word.
Words are hard.
Guest services. We have the best words. All the words. The tough words. We're good with words.
Yeah. Guest services.
Guest experience or something or other. I like Johnny.
Something.
Can I go to guest experience or something or other?
Yeah. Can I go to the guest
so that wasn't in my news, but Boo Bash got rained out, and there is a 70% chance of rain Friday night, which is our Boo Bash night.
No.
And I'm really hoping that 70% is in the daytime, not in the evening.
Right. Well, okay. Oh, that was my thing too, where like, okay, say they're, yeah, man. I just don't understand why they don't reschedule. Because there's people that like they just want
the other days are sold out apparently.
Yeah, no, but I just mean be like, all right, we weren't gonna have one on.
We're gonna add another day.
Let's just add another day. Like, but I know.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know.
I guess that's like a nightmare for them logistically. Who knows?
Yeah.
Is a little rain. This was a little bit more than a little rain.
Torrential.
And apparently, Disney floods during heavy rains. Like literally, you could swim in the walkways. Like I've seen videos of like knee-high water, and it seems like for a giant company like that, they should have good drainage.
No, like I saw that thing like I don't know 2 months ago, whatever it was, where kids were like literally swimming in Magic Kingdom, and I'm like, no, like that must be awesome as a kid, but I'm just looking at it like you were saying, like from a financial standpoint, you're like, you are a huge company, you are in Florida, you know it rains a lot. Why wouldn't you get proper drainage?
Check in later, Trish. We have a very cool guest showing up at 9 o'clock, guys. Special surprise guest. Well, it's not surprise. I think I put it in the description.
Maybe.
It is an old friend of mine, and he has an amazing Instagram account. He does YouTube. Has a really cool story that is Disney related. It should be a fun little interview. That'll happen in a little bit.
It'll be a little bit.
But yeah, I don't understand why you got to wear masks and do all this stuff, but yet they're going to have everybody touch the same thing to come in. Doesn't make sense.
Does not compute.
Yeah, they canceled Happily Ever After and Boo Bash.
Wow. Yeah, well, I can understand the fireworks for sure.
Yeah.
Just because of
you can't really do fireworks in torrential rains.
Right.
Have you heard of this thing, Drew, called the Disney Genie?
I have, and I wish I never did.
Well, apparently a lot of people wish they never did. If
That's
you go by
wishes.
YouTube. So on YouTube, Disney has released 3 videos to their official YouTube account about the Genie app and the Genie Plus. They are the most disliked videos on the entire Disney YouTube channel. So the first one, this was as of yesterday. I'm sure it's higher than this now. As of yesterday, the first video that they did was the new Disney Genie app coming this fall. It has 6,900 thumbs down and 770 thumbs up. So 770 Disney employees went on there and were like, we have to hit the thumbs up.
We have to help. Yep.
But they're not making a dent.
No. 6.9. Wow.
Genie is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
And according to Mystic Lion, he should go back in his lamp.
I agree.
So
I agree.
So that was the first video that they put out, just like introducing it, right? That was just Genie. That was before it was Genie Plus, right? So the next one was the Genie digital service, the overview. That one has 10,000 thumbs down. with 877 thumbs up.
Wow.
And then the final video they did, and that's only on like 120,000 views. So out of 120,000 views, 10,000 people decided strong enough that they were going to thumbs down it. The final one, which was the full overview showing the app, 16,000 thumbs down.
Wow. And was it 1.5 thousand thumbs up?
1.5 thousand people thought it was great.
Yeah. I got some new hires, maybe.
They got new employees.
Yeah, they were like, hey, come on, we'll give you $10.
I think so. Forever Sunshine. They're going for the record.
Yeah.
How many dislikes can we get?
Yep.
Yeah. 10% views to thumbs down ratio. That's not good.
No, that is not good at
Like
all.
if you think about it, like, we'll put up our little video, we'll get like, 400 views, like 3 thumbs down.
Right.
Not 45 thumbs down. It just seems like Disney, nobody likes this.
Yeah, no.
Nobody.
No, you might want to backpedal. Might want to backpedal and be like, yeah, we're just kidding.
I'm glad, Shannon. Thank you. I'm glad you guys got your picture. They were one of the winners of my giveaway, and they got a sketch from Dad.
Nice.
Yeah, I think the Genie is controlled by Jafar. But now there is a rumor. I love these rumored lists. They have a rumored list of all the rides and attractions that are going to be for Genie Plus and the Lightning Lanes. And it's funny. I think what they did was, and I'll change the little branding here so we get a better view. It's every ride. Like, I think what they're like, we're going to do the rumored list. Okay, yeah. List every ride at Magic Kingdom.
Because you know what? They won't be wrong technically. Maybe not all of them are going to be on it, but
yeah. So these are the rides that are going to supposedly be in the Disney Genie thing, where you can do the paid fast pass for the day thing.
Right.
It's everything, dude. It's even PhilharMagic.
Wow.
I mean,
Mad Tea Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, ridiculous. And okay, so the LL only ones, those you don't get in regular Genie Plus. So even if you paid the $15, you can't get on Mine Train and you can't get on Space Mountain.
That's an additional.
If you want to get on those, you have to pay per additional fast pass to get the Lightning Lane, where you can schedule yourself a time to go ride the ride. And you know what's coming. You'll see it when we get to the other parks. So the 2 Lightning Lane ones here in Magic Kingdom are Mine Train and Space Mountain. I'm surprised they did not put Splash.
Oh, yeah,
you're
there. Right. Yeah, you're right.
And I think it's only because they're probably going to close it eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, whatever, we're going to end up closing it. When it reopens, that's going to be a Lightning Lane.
Yep, you're right.
No, Christian, it's not. Okay, so you can buy Genie Plus for $15 per person per ticket per day. So that's per. The triple P. The triple P.
The triple P, dude, of course.
Yes. And that will get you all of the rides that don't say LL only. And you will be able to make a fast pass. And then you will be able to use that fast pass. As soon as that fast pass is gone, you can make another fast pass for a different ride and just keep doing that apparently throughout the day. That's $15. Now the LL only, they have not announced the pricing per ride, but you're going to have to buy that, and you can only do 2 of those a day per park.
Per.
If it goes anything like Paris, it's going to be like $10 to $18 a ride.
That's a lot of money, dude.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot.
So you're already adding $15 to every ticket. Now, I don't know if you have to buy Genie Plus to get Lightning Lane. Like, so do
Oh,
I have
right.
to have the Genie Plus to be able to buy the Lightning Lane ones?
Oh, I think so.
I bet
I-
you they're going to do that.
I think so. Yeah. I do think
Okay,
so.
so here's Epcot. Look what's on there. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure,
Oh, yeah.
Lightning Pass only.
Yep. Test track.
Test track. So those are the two that and Disney Hollywood Studios is on there too. You can buy it at Epcot. Yeah, that snuck in. Dad just made graphics quickly, and that's a dad graphic mess up.
You know what? Over at Epcot, Disney's Hollywood Studios is my favorite ride.
Best ride. It's my favorite ride.
It's the best, dude. It's so awesome.
Dude, Living with the Land. Why did they even include that? You can always walk on Living with the Land.
And if it's that rare occasion, you'll wait 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Like 20-minute wait.
Who's like, oh, I gotta spend money.
The
video with 16's up over 17. The 10 is still 10. The first over 7. They're getting worse.
Wow. Oh, Disney.
Yeah, I don't understand how they thought this was going to go over well.
Dude, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy.
So there's Remy's, $15. And now Remy's is going to be using the same system as Rise of the Resistance. So when it opens up, the only way to get on Remy's is you're going to have to do the 7 a.m. finger crazy tap.
Yep.
And then you're going to do the 1 a.m. in the park. They're doing it exactly like they did over for Rise of the Resistance. Or you just buy a ticket.
Of course, people are going to buy a ticket. If they're coming, you know what I mean? A lot of people
hate this, but they will pay it. Because you're the family that came down and you're like, you know what? I'm doing one trip in the last 10 years. I'm never going, to Disney. I won't be going to Disney in a long time again.
Right.
This is going to be our only chance to ride it. I didn't get my boarding pass.
Yep.
I guess I'm going to buy. So they made it impossible to get on the ride so that you would be forced to buy the Lightning Lane.
Yep. And I'll tell you, if I was coming down for a trip, dude, and I hadn't been on Rise of the Resistance or Remy's or whatever, I'd be buying it.
Oh, you mean Rise of the Resistance that you can buy a Lightning Lane pass for?
Yeah, that one.
So you know that they did this on purpose, where they are going to make the ride impossible to get on. So our complaint of a family just spent 10 grand coming down for their vacation between their hotel and their tickets and everything, and they don't get to go on Rise. Well, I spent 10 grand. What's another $100?
And that's what and they are banking on that, because when people go on trips, man, I've spent ridiculous amounts of money when I came down to Disney when we lived, back in Maine.
I'm telling you, AGC, it's some Dr. Evil stuff, dude. That is some Dr. Evil. $1 billion.
$1 billion.
I mean,
yeah, it is.
It's so annoying. So Slinky and Rise. I'm surprised they didn't put Falcon on there, but they've only got 2. They only were able to look. If you notice, there's only 2 Lightnings per park.
Because they don't want to overload us yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Next year, they're going to announce the new amazing upgraded Disney Genie Plus with 1 more Lightning Lane ride per park. And then eventually they'll just all be Lightning Lanes.
They'll all be Lightning Lanes, and you have to pay for individual rides. It'll be like going to an old carnival, dude.
Do you know that that's how Disney was when it first opened?
That's what I heard. Yeah, that is what I heard.
My dad was telling me that when we first came down to Disney World, you would pay to get in the park, and then you would pay per ride. You would buy tickets to go on each ride. And to get on the good rides, they were called e-tickets. So that's what you wanted. You wanted the e-ticket. You wanted to get that e-ticket ride. And it's going to go back to that, man. It's eventually going to get to it where they're like, oh, you want to go on a ride? It's another $5.
Yep. Nickel and dime you, man. And then the next thing you know, they're going to be like, no free water. You have to buy water.
The magic is gone. And the uproar is going to be where they're going to be like, I'm sorry, sir. No food or drinks from outside the park are allowed in the park.
Dude.
So you can't bring your Starbucks Gojo juice.
Yeah.
You can't bring a snack for the kiddo. They can't have their apple slices or their fruit snacks. I'm sorry, sir. No, no drinks or food from outside the park.
And you know
So
what?
I can't bring a bottle of water.
And you know what that will end up creating? A higher end clientele.
Yeah.
Period.
They're just pushing it to
Period.
where normal people can't go. Where they're like,
And that's the thing,
and
man.
then they're gonna raise the price.
Yeah.
And then throw another tier, the plus tier.
Yep.
On this tier, you get to push the person out of the way in front of you and laugh at them if they didn't buy the tier.
Yep. You get to go neener as you walk by.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. All right, let's get to the last park. The very last park is Animal Kingdom, and of course, Avatar. But they didn't do Navi River Journey. They picked the Safari as the other one.
But I have to agree with that though, because there's been times, like most of the time. Excuse me, Cali River Rapids. That's what you said, Cali River Rapids. Right?
No, the Navi River Journey.
Navi River. That's what I meant. Yeah, it's not too bad of a wait. But there's been times where the Kilimanjaro Safari is like 80 minutes, 100 minutes,
120 minutes.
120 minutes. And it's like, dude, waiting there, that's a long wait.
Yep.
That's a long wait.
Yep. Your last trip costs you double than it used to. They're just catering to the super
elite.
Rich.
They're
like, you know what?
Yep.
That's the clientele they're going for. They're less people spending more money. It's easier for them to manage.
And they're also looking at it too, man. More people, like,
you can put Disney is that dumb. Disney is that dumb. I think they Drew's right. Kilimanjaro averages a higher wait time than Navi River, than the Navi one. So they were like, no, we're going with that one. It's got to go with that one.
Yeah. And you know why too? When you go to Animal Kingdom, I remember when I first came down, the one thing that I wanted to do personally going into Animal Kingdom was the safari. That was like the draw for me. Was like safari.
That's why I go to Animal Kingdom. I love the safari over there. It's a great safari
because it's real. Like, obviously not like real safari, but I'm saying like animals are real and like it's a real experience, and they know people will go to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, they know people will pay for that.
Yep.
Very sad. Very sad. I mean, it's just getting to the point where it's getting super expensive, man.
I know. But that, and you know what they're looking at too? So you get the elite. So you get less people paying more money. You're also going to have less people in the park.
Yep.
Which means that maybe you can get away with less employees in the park. Maybe
less staff.
Staff, and less wear and tear on the rides, perhaps.
And the park and everything.
I'm telling you, man.
Not fun.
I
have a question for the people watching the show. We do all our little, Disney news and that kind of stuff and whatnot. How many of you in here are like creators or like have your own channels and do that kind of stuff? Would you guys be interested in like a tech tip of the week or something like that, or every once in a while to do like a tech tip? Because I'm always doing stuff. I have my little tech channel, but I don't do much with it, and I don't know if I'm going to end up doing much with that channel anymore because it's too much energy with doing the other stuff. But I do like giving little tips on like products I find. Like I just bought a new wireless microphone and all this kind of stuff. Is that something you guys would be interested in? A small little segment on here to give like a little tech tip for something about filming or vlogging or something like that. Is that something you guys would be interested in?
It's already looking like we got some people that do. First placer, raising it, buddy. Whoop.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I'll work on something. I have a couple of things that, like I said, I just bought a couple of new things. I just figured out how to make the DJI OM4 work with the iPhone in a case, and it's game changing. I'm so excited about it. Yeah, perfect. So that is something that I will work on for a later date. Speaking of a later date, Drew, do you remember when you had like this hookup? You had this thing that was going to go through your job, and we were going to get to maybe go and sit at like the chef's table at the Wave.
The Wave. Yes, I remember that.
Wave.
The Wave, man.
Do you remember that?
I do remember that. Yeah. And I remember something about like the 71 or Steak 71 or something like that.
So yeah, the rumor was they were going to turn. Then Drew finds that out. He's like, awesome, we're going to set it up. I know the guys as the executive chef, or my boss knows the guy.
Yeah.
Literally the next week, they're like, we're closing the Wave. And we're like,
there goes my only hookup, you know?
Now, I don't know if your buddy survived the changeover or not, but
I'll have to check.
So the rumor was they were going to transition it into a steakhouse. And we did a story on it because there's a steakhouse called, I think it's Steakhouse 55.
Oh, you're right.
Over in Disneyland that just got down closed. Like they closed it forever. They said, we're not opening it again. It's not coming back. So I'm like, okay, they're definitely not going to name it after that, like Steakhouse 5071 over here, because that whole concept didn't work in Disneyland. They're closing that down. Guess what the name of the new steakhouse that's going to be at Contemporary is?
Tell me. I want to know.
Steakhouse 71. The thing I totally thought, I'm like, no, they're not going to do that. They're not even using the steakhouse thing over in Disney. So why would they do it over here?
That is a liar. You lied.
Yeah. So my magic 8 ball was way off on that one.
You sit on a throne of lies, Jamie.
I do sit on a throne of lies, and I smell like bologna and what is it? You bologna?
And, I think it's bologna and cheese. Was it bologna?
Bologna and cheese. I think that's what it is. I love it.
Oh my gosh!
But here's the other thing that I think is pretty funny. So this was Disney's official image they released to promote Steakhouse 71.
Looks delicious.
Do you notice anything else about it, though?
It's not steak.
Exactly. That was my thought. I was like, wait a minute.
Steakhouse, and there's a piece of chocolate layer cake there. It looks
Like,
great, but it's not steak. Or maybe it's a steak cake.
Maybe it's a steak cake. And here's the other thing that I think is funny. If you look closely at that photo, there's the tiniest piece of gold foil.
I saw that. Yeah, I know. And it's not even like in a pretty area. Like, why isn't that? It drives me nuts. Like, why wouldn't you center it like on top of it? That stuff drives me crazy, man. It really does. I'm a little OCD about that.
In my mind, the marketing guy that I am, and like doing a little bit of photography and stuff like that,
right?
I don't understand how this got picked to be the promo, the very first thing you're going to release about your new steakhouse, and the second thing is, why is that little piece of foil there?
You know what? It was from the packaging they took the piece of cake out of.
Maybe there's like a gold Mickey in the middle of the cake,
right,
and then when you cut the pieces out, like that's his nose or something.
I get and I agree, but it doesn't make sense. Like if you're gonna have that, like I'm saying, like why wouldn't you center it? You know what I mean? Like have it centered on the pieces you're gonna cut.
So wait, this is the signature cake from Steakhouse 55. It's not even a new image. They're just recycling old images. Oh my god!
But, okay, no, and it says it's in Captain Akron. You know, obviously this is their signature cake, which is all well and good. But
it's a steakhouse.
It's a steakhouse. Why don't you show your signature steak?
Right,
steakhouse. Because I don't know if anybody said
people like chocolate more than cake. Then call it Chocolate House 71.
Right.
I mean. I want to know, show me a big juicy steak with some like grilled mushrooms and the chocolate cake can be next to it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It'd be like Amarette's showing a hamburger. You know what I mean? And they're like, Amarette's!
Yes! Come to our bakery for burgers.
For burgers. What? That is kind of funny, though. That is kind of funny.
And the foil. Honestly, like, I couldn't stop looking at it. Like, I was literally like, why is that there? Why is that?
Yeah, no, honestly, I got to say, no, it was the first thing I looked at, and it was kind of like, it was driving me a little nuts, man. Because like I said, I'm OCD about that stuff.
They narrowed it down between
Murphy.
Steakhouse 71. Mickey's Slaughterhouse was the second runner-up to the steakhouse name. It could have, yeah. They permanently closed from Disneyland with no notice, no word to replace it, then moved it to the Contemporary, almost insulting Disneyland fans. Probably. Maybe they are ashamed of their steak.
Yeah.
Because I love a good steak.
House. They should call it
The Cake House 71. Cake House 71.
That's what it is.
That's what they should have called it.
Yep.
Now
I want to eat steak.
Yeah.
With a little
I
bit
do
of
want to go
chocolate
have a
on.
good steak with a tiny piece of gold foil.
On the wrong spot of the steak. Where it really
I'm going to start
grabs-
hiding gold foil on all my food photos.
Do
Just
it.
like a little
Just-
piece of
but put
underneath
it-
the chicken somewhere.
Yeah, but put it in a weird place, I like gold.
I like gold. He's Faja.
His Faja. His what? His Faja.
He's Faja.
Oh, look, maybe they're trying to attract us vegetarians into coming in.
Maybe that's it. The Faja. Faja.
Oh, his father.
It reminds me of, have you heard like the new promo that they have for the Shang-Chi movie?
No, I
The
haven't seen
Shang-Chi movie?
it. No, I
So
haven't seen
it's him, he's telling his name to his friend, the Aquafina girl, and he's like, my name is Shang-Chi. She goes, Sean? No, Shang. Sean? Sean. You're still doing Sean. He's like, no.
it. I'm just going to call you Sean, man.
Just Sean.
Just Sean.
Oh my God. My daughter did that. So in her class, we're like, so what are the names of your friends and everything?
geez.
She's like, oh, there's the one boy. I don't know his name, so I just call him Mark. And I'm like, wait, what? I don't know his name, so I just call him Mark. And I'm like, but that's not his name, baby. You can't just rename someone. She's like, no, I've named him Mark.
No, I'd rename him. You say I can't, but I did.
You say I can't do it, but I've done it. His name
Guess
is
what?
now Mark. I
I
don't
just
care
call
what his
him Mark.
name is.
Yeah, no, he's Mark from now on. He thinks his name is Mark now.
He answers to Mark now.
He's like, no, my name. The heck with it. Sure, I'll be Mark. I'll be Mark.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice to meet you. I mean, Smol. That's
your
such a
mole.
great
Nice to meet
movie.
your mole.
It really
Yeah.
is.
it's so
And that
quotable.
little gold on the cake reminds me of the mole. Like I can't stop looking at mole.
You just
I want to look at it.
Yeah. Staring at the
I
goal.
want to touch it.
I want to make guacamole. Oh, no touchy. Jay.
It's so
Whoa,
slow.
no touchy. No touchy. No touchy.
Underrated movie, man. Such an
It
underrated
is.
movie. Love it.
I love that movie. It's so great.
And I watched that movie before I met my lovely wife, and I didn't even know it was.
And you
Peruvian.
didn't know that it was that that it was Peruvian and everything.
Yeah, I had no idea. Had no idea. Then we got together, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that movie about Peru." I'm like, "Oh, I had no idea."
Okay.
I had no idea.
Oh, that's why it's not starting, because I had like a second of him just standing there in the clip. Nice.
Way to screw it up, Jamie.
I screw everything up, guys. I'm half competent.
He is. So between two of us, we're half competent.
Yeah.
Because
Between the two of us, we get something done.
like a little bit. Just a little bit.
All
Teenage
right, now I
Summers,
fixed it.
welcome in.
Thank you for coming. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Replace that. There we go. All right, we're gonna remove that. Now I'll have it correct.
Enhance.
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 Oh, the dial-up moment is coming.
Oh yeah.
It's coming.
Whoa,
Let's see.
no touchy.
There we go.
No
Yeah. No touchy.
Now it comes up just how I want it. Perfect.
I'll have to
Yes,
show you
our
guys.
guest will be here any moment. And I think you guys are going to enjoy it. It's probably somebody you guys don't know, which was one of the things that I wanted to try to do for this dial-up time. I didn't want to just, as much as great it is talking to our friends, I thought it'd be fun to try to find some things a little bit outside of the range of things that are from our little core group
Yeah.
and introduce you guys to some new people. And the
Yeah.
new person is an old friend of mine. I've known this guy for years and years and years and years, an old friend of mine. And he's got a super interesting life. And I thought it'll be fun to share with you guys. So we'll get to that in just a minute. But yeah, so Steakhouse 71.
Cake House. It's gonna be
The
Cake
Cake
House.
House 71
Cake
is
House
coming.
71 forever, man.
Yeah.
Forever.
Drew, did you happen to watch the What If episode this week from today?
Oh no, not today. No.
Oh, I won't say anything. I won't do any spoilers because it's fantastic.
I've watched the first two. I always forget
Yes, no,
when
this
it
one's
comes
better.
out. Really?
This one's even better.
I gotta say,
This
out
is
of
the coolest one yet.
I really liked the the Captain America one, the first one. That was good. The second one was good, but I like the first one better. But yeah, no, it's
The
it's an
concept
amazing
of
show.
this one is awesome.
Yeah.
It's just so good. And I didn't know, and I got to go back and watch the other two. So the whole thing is there's like Ugantu, the Watcher, or whatever is the name of the guy who's doing all this. He's the cosmic being who's telling you all
Cosmic
this.
Head.
He shows up in the background of the episodes during scenes.
Really?
So like as you'll see, like you'll look up in the clouds and the clouds are forming him as
No
he's watching.
way.
Like there's like they've hidden him throughout each episode. And I'm like, that's so freaking clever.
But I don't pay attention. I
Yeah.
was so focused on the actual story.
Okay.
Good night, guys.
Say goodnight to everybody.
Bye.
Night,
Do
sweetie.
you want to sing him a song?
No.
I always want to get you to sing a song, but you won't do it.
Jamie, you should sing a song with your daughter.
Bye.
I should. Oh, Ellie, can you do me a favor?
What?
Can you guilt these people into subscribing to our channel? Can you tell them that they have to subscribe?
Subscribe.
Okay,
Well,
that's one way. I did.
Subscribe.
There you go. Or she'll be sad.
Yeah.
Show them sad face.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good
see?
one. That is a.
You don't want that face. You guys don't want that face.
No.
If you don't, then I'm going to be doing that the whole live stream.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's gonna sit in the corner going,
Maybe all three of us should. We'll just be like,
So you better not.
"Yep." Everybody says goodnight, kiddo. Lots of good nights. All right.
Good night.
I
Bye.
want another kiss. Mwah. I love you.
Love you too.
No guilt here. Totter is a subscriber.
Hey,
Thank you,
Totter,
Totter.
thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
we do. We
Thank you,
appreciate everybody
Tyler.
coming in and subbing.
Bye.
Yes.
Two idiots on tangents.
To Two Idiots on Tangents. Drew,
Yes, sir.
I think it's about time we get ready to introduce our guest. But to do that, we have to use probably my second favorite intro that we have in the show.
Yeah, I really like it.
That's right.
Should've won.
It's dial-up time with Dad and Drew. We fired up Drew's 56K modem,
got 56K.
and we're reaching
He
out
knows.
to the creator community. Be careful. We just might reach out and touch you. Okay, that sounded bad.
Yeah, it's not. Wait for it.
Wait for it. This takes a while. Remember how long this took? Took a really long time.
Mom, I'm trying to use the
Really long
computer.
time. It's a long intro.
Don't use the phone.
There we go. There. Nope, that's not it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
And we're connected.
It takes forever. But I would like to introduce you guys to a good friend of mine. This is Julius Mayo Jr., aka Droolius.
Droolius.
What's up, guys? Can you hear me?
No problem. Sounds good.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, guys. Really happy to be here. I've been digging what you guys been chatting about tonight. So
Right on, man. Nice
Awesome.
meeting you.
This is a old friend of mine. When I first moved down here to Florida and I first met a group of friends, Julius was one of the group of friends I met. And I've known you for what, over 20 years?
do we date ourselves here?
No, because you look like you're about 12 years old, so that's not fair. I've got gray hair and everything, and you look younger than the day I met you. It's totally not fair.
That could be possible. I don't know.
A good diet.
Little-
a good diet.
little
you know,
Benjamin
that'll help.
Button
It's just
action
eating a
going
lot
on.
and not getting enough sleep. That's my secret. Everyone's like, "What's the secret?" You just don't sleep and you just eat a lot. That's it.
Perfect. That sounds like a great. Everybody, there is your plan for how to stay healthy, according to our friend Julius.
Oh yeah.
Now-
How do I change my name? I wish I would have. Here, I'll do
Oh,
it.
if you can leave
Oh, I
and
got
come
it.
back.
Droolius.
Oh, can you change it? There you go.
I think so.
All right, and let me see.
There
here.
we go,
I
cool.
pulled up.
Nice.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I pulled up some awesome stuff from my buddy. Now, what do you consider yourself? Like, I know you're like a an influencer, a creator? Like, what do you call yourself, buddy?
So I started a brand called Droolius, food photos that make you drool, back in 2010. And I started, it's basically about food and travel. And James and I, we go way back. We've taken many trips together, had some great meals. And it's really great to, reconnect over Disney, because I think there's a couple guys in our group that really enjoy it.
A diet free of spiders and hot dogs. Yes, I don't think he's eaten any spiders like us.
Yeah.
We ate a spider live on air last week. We ate a zebra tarantula.
Yeah,
it was dead. It was freeze dried.
Yeah, that's a little intense. I don't know.
It was not good. It was not good.
But I went from a blogger to, I guess, influencer now and content creator. So full time, I do social media marketing. I do photography and content creation for brands, and I still do my Julius stuff, which is about food, travel. I cover Disney, Disney World. I just went to Disneyland last week, so that was really fun.
Nice,
and
man.
Definitely down to chat about everything.
So you guys need to first off check out his Instagram. He takes amazing photos, like some of the coolest photos, and like I don't know, they're really good. Hey, look, there's a picture of steak. That would have been great for the Steakhouse 71 picture instead of the piece of cake they use.
Oh, man.
Yeah, trust me. If you guys like food, you'll like his Instagram because it's chocked full of food. First place here, it is Droolius. Droolius. And I pulled up a couple of my favorite images from his feed, just scrolling through here. So there's some sushi.
Oh man, that looks good.
And dude, your photos are on point.
They're
like,
gorgeous.
do you take all of them with the DSLR? Or
I actually use a Panasonic Lumix camera. So I went from Canon DSLR to Panasonic mirrorless. And just because I always have a
G5, G9,
G9.
What are you G-ing? G9.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have two G9s for photography and videography, so that's kind of like my setup. Yeah.
And why did you go Panasonic?
So I'd say about 5 or 6 years ago, I had a Canon 6D, like full frame camera, and I picked up a smaller Panasonic body. It's somewhere around here, and I found myself using the small Panasonic camera more than the full frame Canon. So I went on a media trip to Jamaica for the Jamaica Food and Drink Festival, and I didn't pull out the Canon except one time to do a wide angle shot. Other than that, I just stayed on the Panasonic the entire time. And then I was like, well, I might as well invest in the Micro Four Thirds system. Then I went to the Pro Body, the G9, which is a great hybrid camera. So for photo and video, and that's the reason why I switched. I still have my Canon gear, but I have 4 Lumix cameras now, Panasonic Lumix. So I love the system. So for content creation, I think it's great. I don't do much print work anymore, so I think for web and video, it's really good.
Nice. I've always wondered because I have Canon stuff, and I've always just been Canon stuff, but I've looked at the Panasonic stuff. All right, so here's some awesome sushi. Here's Julius with Chef Art Smith. You've gotten to do a lot of the media stuff, which I'm super jealous of.
Well, back in the
all
day,
the Disney media stuff you got in.
Yeah, I started my blog in 2010. I said about 2012, 2013, I started doing Disney events. I started doing Raglan Road, and then I started doing Epcot Food and Wine, Flower and Garden. So I've seen and met a lot of the chefs. I've done some cool interviews. I've interviewed, Chef Carla Hall from the Chew. I've interviewed her at Epcot Food and Wine. I've interviewed Hanson for their Hops beer at Epcot Flower and Garden one year.
That's odd.
I've seen Iron Chef Morimoto at a media event where he sang to us. Yeah, I mean there's been some really great Disney moments with the food angle, and food's really
guys,
big
he doesn't
right now, so.
only have Instagram. He has a YouTube channel. It's all linked in the description. If you guys are looking for his information, I put it in the description. His Instagram's there. His YouTube channel's there. A lot of those interviews and stuff that he's talking about are on the link and on his YouTube channel. So there's that one. Speaking of Iron Chef Morimoto.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that was
That
a
is
Southeast
such-
Food and Wine, but yeah, he's a really cool guy. I wish I really got a chance to interview him one day for the channel, hopefully.
He looks like a cool guy.
Yeah,
And then so here's a picture of a Julius in action taking one
Behind
of
the
the photos.
scenes.
Yeah,
Behind the
photos.
scenes action, and I thought it was great. So you do it for clients, you do it for yourself.
yes, yeah. I have clients in South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida, and I constantly go back and forth through different clients, and I just create content for their social media channels and then their marketing. So pretty much that's my full-time gig, and I try to work Disney in as much as I can. I don't get invited to the media things as much as I want to anymore, but they're kind of going in. I think they're really taking influencer marketing seriously, and they're just like they're looking at people in the tens or the hundreds and thousands of the millions, and so video is really big too. So I'm glad to see that you guys are doing well in video and building your video channels, because video is where it's at. So
Yeah, even Instagram said we're not a photo sharing app anymore.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous to me, because I love going to Instagram to look at photos.
Yeah.
There's the ube donut.
Man, I love that donut. That's my favorite one at Everglazed. Like it's really good.
I don't think I've had that one at Everglazed.
For those of you who don't know, ube is a traditional Filipino flavor. It is a purple yam. And I don't even know how to explain people like, what does it taste like? I'm like, tastes like ube.
Yeah, the flavor's unique. It's kind of coconutty, but not. And then it's got that savory. I don't know. It's good. It's hard to say, but
it tastes like ube.
Yeah, it tastes like ube.
Just like.
Yeah, I just posted a video from ube pie from Jollibee when I was in LA or in California, and someone's like, "What does ube taste like?" I'm like, it's just, you just have to try it, and you have to have a good version of it too. So I don't know.
Yes,
is there a bad version of it?
Well, there's ube, but it's more like taro, or it could be like a mixture of things. So.
And they just throw a bunch of purple food coloring in it.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of filler, basically. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, it can get confused with taro or Japanese purple sweet potato. So it's like, ube, it's its own thing. So if you guys, find it like at a Filipino dessert shop, which they have them around Orlando or different cities, you can really you'll get a taste of it.
Yeah, if you guys, I can let you know a couple of good places to get some ube items here.
James can definitely.
Julius is Filipino, as is my wife, and that's kind of how I ended up meeting the group of people that I was with. They're all Filipinos, most of them Filipinos, and some Vietnamese and some Chinese, and a little bit of mix of everybody's Asians. But he's Filipino, so that's why he has a real good handle on the ube and the Filipino flavors.
Yeah.
Of course, he's got some Disney stuff on there.
Oh yeah, for sure. I have
my
a hashtag
favorite.
Droolius Disney, and that's from during the holiday time, right there.
Hey, it's
Disney
a gorgeous photo.
That is
like
gorgeous,
all the bokeh behind it. Like it makes me feel like crappy about the photos that I take when I go on
Don't
your
feel crappy,
thing.
man. It's just years of practice. Funny enough, that was actually on top of a trash can. So
no, I knew that.
That's why it has the nice reflection.
Awesome.
I'm not gonna front. Like it has that nice reflection because of the nice sheen on the can. So
sure.
Yeah. Hey, the trash can is the official table.
It
really
is.
Epcot
for
Food and
sure.
Wine.
That's the festival table for sure. Yeah.
Yep.
That is the fest. We've filmed. Drew and I have filmed many a segment on a trash can, and then like somebody will come up and be like, "Excuse me," throw something away in the middle of our food segment.
Well, dude, you got that going, and when we live stream in the parks, it has become like, okay, I got to set the camera down for a little bit. Which trash can are we going to use to aim it at the castle every time? Every time.
And that is my favorite treat at Magic Kingdom is a Dole Whip float.
Yes.
Float. You got to have the float, man. It's like a Dole Whip, but better.
Yeah, I'd say so. Do you guys go with the swirl with the pineapple, or what do you guys usually go for?
I'm a traditional pineapple and the Dole Whip float. Just
straight up, man.
Same.
But so you used to live in Orlando, and then you moved to Atlanta. What? How many years ago?
Oh man, I've been here for 6 years now. 6 years this August. But I'm in Orlando once a month. My parents live there, and I have clients there, so I'm constantly going there. And I try to pop into Disney Springs when I can. I'm hoping, the passes come back, because I did have one for a while and I let it go, and now I'm kind of bummed that
they are coming back. They
Okay.
announced they're coming back before the anniversary, so before
sweet.
October 1st.
Okay.
They will be selling annual passes for Floridians again,
Mhm.
which is nice. If you're not like one of us, yes.
Hi, I'm here to say hi I'm here to stay here for a couple of
Oh, you're back again. I thought you were going to sleep.
No.
The kiddo.
Hi.
I thought you were going to sleep. You're back for a little while. That's my friend Julius.
Hi.
Hello.
And we were just talking about all of the fun food adventures and things he goes on. What have you got going on lately? Like, so what's the new thing that you're like following? Like, let us know what the cool food trend is. That's what I want to know. You know all the cool food trends.
The cool food.
So
trend.
what's the new hot food trend?
I don't know. There's all these like these TikTok things that people do. I mean, there's all these what was it? Soy sauce and ketchup or something. It was or soy sauce and a banana or something a couple of weeks ago. Yeah.
What?
People just try weird things, mustard and watermelon. I don't know. Those are weird like social media things that, you know,
No, like what's hot at like all the restaurants? Like what's the new in food?
The
I
new
need
in
food
food.
for Uncle Bob.
You need
What's
food
that?
for Uncle Bob.
Uncle Bob.
I mean,
So, like, is it like Korean fried chicken? Is Korean food hot right now?
Korean fried chicken is still hot. The good thing is that there's these K-pop movies that feature Korean fried chicken, and there's a one that's opening in Orlando, like in the Mills 50 area, or actually on Colonial 50 area. And I think that same restaurant's opening here. Boba shops are
And
popping up.
that one's
everywhere.
featured. That one's featured in some of the Korean dramas, right?
Yeah, some of the Korean dramas that it's
My
I think
wife
it's just called
is
barbecue
all about
chicken or something
K-dramas.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
My wife is all about K-dramas. It's all she watches.
That's awesome.
And
No
so
Filipino
she's
Tagalog.
excited about that
Watches?
Korean fried chicken place.
Yeah.
That's why I asked about it.
That's
'cause
why
I
you know. Yeah. Korean fried chicken's hot, and I mean, at least for Disney, I mean, I enjoy all the seasonal Dole Whip flavors. I just had the watermelon and lime
Ooh.
swirl.
I saw that you bought the ridiculous watermelon taco,
I did,
or at least you have a picture
because
of
I
it.
had to do it for the gram, and I finished it, and I went back and I had the parfait with the swirl. So
Yes.
it wasn't enough, and I will say, if you want more Dole Whip, you definitely don't need the watermelon, as you call it, the watermelon taco. That definitely is something that I did for the gram.
Yeah, that's the only reason anyone does it. It is a
Yeah.
ridiculous concept. You can't hold it like a taco and bite it like a taco.
And that
It's
actually, that
literally
concept-
just for the photo.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that concept's from a bakery in New York called Dominic Ansel, and they did that a few years ago. And you know,
Really?
Disney likes to borrow trends from other parts of the world. So
Right, because I know they did for a while there. They had cronuts in the park.
Corona.
When
Yeah.
because cronuts were hot like what 5 years ago?
yeah,
maybe?
Dominic Ansel again in New York.
That's
and
funny.
then I would get it was a refreshment port at Epcot is where I would get that. So yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. It's like it's almost like a flaky churro. And I'm so
Right.
sad. I was at Disneyland last week. I did not get a churro, but I did get to try some other food. Like
How
Pim's-
was Disneyland? Like, how
So-
was like your experience traveling to Disneyland during this?
Yeah, so we just bought or actually my fiance, her parents bought us tickets to do both parks because they got to experience it like back in April, I think. So really kind of them to buy us tickets, and we walked in and it was
Well, I
not
think
that
we're
crowded.
gonna
It wasn't
have
bad.
All
I
right,
mean, it was
baby.
busy,
Good night.
Good night.
but
I love you.
it wasn't too crowded.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye. It wasn't too crowded. We got onto some rides, and some people had said that it was a little slower because school just got started back in
Mhm.
LA area. So it wasn't too bad. I mean, there were lines, like we waited in Pirates and we waited Indiana Jones, a couple of other rides, Cars, and
Did
but-
you get on Spider-Man?
I did. So I don't know if I had I read a blog that said at 6:59 a.m. make sure you hit the
It's
The
like
button.
Rise of the Resistance. You have to be like,
exactly.
Yeah.
And you hit it, and we got it. So we were in line by like I think 10:30. We rode the
Nice.
ride, and after that, we went to the Pim Test Kitchen and had the not so little chicken sandwich and the huge pretzel. I'm about to.
The
I'm
food
working on
looks
the video.
good. Like I was really
Yeah.
impressed with the
Yeah.
food over there.
Yeah,
The
it's
concepts
good.
are cool.
What's that?
Is it tasty? The
Yeah, so
concepts
the
were cool.
chicken
Is the food
sandwich
good?
is good. I think the chicken is a touch dry, and I've heard that from other people after I ate it because they asked me, "What'd you think?" I was like, "It was crunchy. I like the crunch. I like the flavor. I like the punch of flavors from the sauces, but it is on the drier side of the fried chicken. But you know, what can you expect?" And did I get to Mr. Toad's Wild Ride? I did not. I didn't get to that, and I will tell you why. Because my friend in Orlando is like, "Hey, man, I'm friends with a member of Club 33. Would you like a tour?" And I said, "Yes." He comes back to me, says, "Well, Club 33 is closed. The dining room's closed Monday to Wednesday. Do you want to go to 1901?" So I actually have, some coasters from
Ooh.
1901.
Oh, nice, man.
Dude, that's
So
awesome.
I figured I'd share these tonight. So this
Wow.
is currently, and you could see that, you can kind
That's
of see some
awesome.
of these. And what's cool about 1901, they actually
Oh,
have
nice.
some
Wakanda.
of the
that looks awesome.
Avengers helmets and the memorabilia from the films. So there was a full suit from what was it?
Dude, those are
Black
awesome.
Widow. But yeah, so they were cool. We
Wow.
didn't order a drink because we're like, you know what? Day drinking for me makes me very sleepy, and I definitely wanted to make sure that I
You wanted to enjoy your stay.
yeah, I wanted to
don't blame
enjoy it.
you.
Okay, I can't get this one to focus because it sees my face, but come on, focus. That's the one thing
Yeah,
I'm trying to get.
That's
Anyway,
my same. That's
Yeah.
I go through the same problem with my camera.
Yeah.
I'm like, focus.
and then
focus.
so there's that, right? Oh, come on, focus.
Oh,
there we go. We got
Yep,
it.
we
There we
got
go.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah, so
Comic
there's these
Con.
coasters. So we got to go to the lounge and we kind of looked at some of the old photos of Walt Disney and saw the memorabilia and the lounge chairs at the bar actually had like Tony Stark and it had some of the characters' names of the Avengers. And then he was like, "All right, do you guys want to check out the lounge at Club 33?" So we walked over to Disneyland and we're able to kind of tour, looked at some of the memorabilia, and we got to sit in the lounge and we ordered a dessert, this pineapple dessert, and we had a cocktail. So that I will
That's
be posting that in the
amazing.
next like week or so. But
Yes,
yeah,
I will be
just
watching that video because
just a really cool experience. And it
Sure.
was kind of like those things like everyone he walked in and everyone knew him and the cast members were very welcoming and it was very cool. Like I never would have expected that. It was just like my friend's like, "Yeah, it's my buddy's birthday. Do you mind walking him in?" So I don't know if I'll ever get to experience it again, but it was just a cool thing to have. So
you skip every ride. You skip every
Yeah,
ride.
yeah,
If somebody's like, "Do
absolutely.
you want to go to Club 33?"
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yep.
and
Yes, I do.
we were there for about 2 or 3 hours, and it was definitely worth giving up some of the ride time for that. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, no,
yeah,
guaranteed.
yeah.
For those of you guys who don't know, I teased that he has a special little connection to Disney and Disney movies. And I'm going to show a picture here. And I want to see if you guys can recognize the person in this picture as somebody that we might know. Hold on. Does it look familiar? That is Julius.
I don't know. Let me
In
see if the wrinkles
full-
are still there.
No, I'm telling you, you look younger now than you did in
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Um,
Absolutely, man.
In full pirate gear. And this was taken in the Bahamas, right?
Yeah, that was in Freeport, Bahamas. That was filmed in 2005, 2006. I want to say, yeah, 2005, 2006. They were casting in Orlando for Asian Pirates, and I actually got in on the second round. The first round, I didn't make the cut, but those guys, that group, and I was some of them were my college friends. They got to work with Chow Yun-fat, and they got to be on screen with him. I'm kind of like one of the Asian pirates in the distance in part 3. We're just waving our swords in the air. I don't know if I actually got any screen time. It was just a really cool experience to be on set for 6 weeks in Freeport, Bahamas.
That's awesome.
And
dude.
I got to be on the Black Pearl, the Empress, and yeah. So these are some of the things that we got to do, and we hung out with the cast. Like Jeffrey Rush was always like drinking, and I should say drinking. We were out like eating and drinking in what's called the square. So definitely the actors were very cool. I saw
It's just so cool, man.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. That hair and makeup like took like an hour every day. They shaved our head and then put the Fu Manchu and then did all the makeup and stuff like that. So yeah, it was definitely a fun experience for sure.
That's so awesome.
I'm so
I have
jealous,
he
man.
sent me a couple more.
That's kind of
Let me see.
And hats.
Yeah, they were
hands.
kind of small photos from
In
that was on aboard the
hands.
Empress. Yeah. So
And look, it looks like even did they do something with your teeth? Did they give you like
they actually put this like black stuff on our teeth to kind of make it look like Ryan or something like that.
that's
so
so
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so yeah, it was definitely a fun experience.
So you said we have to look for you in the third Pirates movie, right?
Yeah, it's like when they defeat the it's in theory, right? Like I have to rewatch it again. Like when they win at the end, it goes to all the scenes and people are waving their swords in the air from the New World pirates to the Asian pirates. So you have all these other different pirate ships. I that's where we're thinking we're at. I haven't really watched it slowly to figure it out yet, but who knows? We
have to frame by frame it and see if we can find Julius.
Yeah.
If some of you Disney detectives can take a screen grab and find Julius in there, I would appreciate it.
I'm gonna have to watch
awesome.
it tonight, man.
Yeah, I need to watch it. It's been a few years since I've watched the movie, so I definitely
and to think you were there, you said for 6 weeks?
Yeah, 6 weeks, yeah. Mm-hmm.
For like 13 seconds of footage.
Yeah. Well, James, you know about the movie process. We've worked on another set before.
We did, and Julius and I both we share screen time in the Too Fast, Too Furious movie. Julius and I were both extras in that movie.
Yes, he is.
And me and Julius are right next to each other in one scene. I'll have to pull up the screen grab of it one day, maybe in the next episode.
Yeah.
And so during the race scene, we are there, and our cars are in the movie. And we filmed for what, 2-3 weeks down there in Miami.
Yeah, you actually your car has a nice reverse shot where
I get like my whole car takes up the entire
your whole
screen
car
of the
in
movie,
shot,
which was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And but you also get a good screen of you going, you're right there. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to be in a movie now, just so I can.
No, you need to be. You should be in a movie. You have the personality for being in a movie.
Yeah, you totally should.
But
can you film a movie like at Disney, like guerrilla style, and do? Haven't people done that before?
We just talked about there are some. There's a movie that was completely shot on Disney property without anybody knowing it. Like they did it all behind the scenes, and like I think it's like a horror movie. Even like they did like this mock horror movie.
I heard there was
Disney.
something filmed, but I just never knew what it was.
Yeah.
So.
So when will you be back here in Orlando doing Disney content? I know you said you've got all your Disney stuff from the Disneyland trip.
Yeah. I'm actually going to be there next week. So if I have a few hours, I will drive over to Disney Springs because it's about like a 15-20 minute drive from my parents.
There's a festival going on. There's a Flavors of Florida festival. So there's a lot of cool food dishes over there. Yeah, and it's a free food festival. So it's not one you have to all the other food festivals be in the parks. Okay. This is a special dishes at each restaurants and each booths are part of this whole Flavors of Florida festival. There's like a pamphlet you'll get when you get there, and you can check out all the different dishes. We did a whole show on it.
Oh, cool.
Explain what the dishes were, but
cool.
It's cool.
The show. I'm sure they have it on the Disney Parks blog and all that stuff, but I will definitely check out your show on it because I definitely want to check that out.
It should be fun. I want to say thank you to Julius for being here. Drew, do you have any questions for Julius? I just talked to him because it's my friend.
No, I know. And I was just listening. Honestly, I was just listening. I'm
going to get yelled at by my wife because she says I talk over Drew the entire show and I don't let him speak.
No.
So
I wanted to hear what he had to say. The only question I had was, what was your favorite Disney, media type thing that you did and why? Like, why was it your favorite?
Okay, I actually will tell you this. Do you guys remember the Cranberry Bog at Epcot?
Yes.
So we got to meet some of the farmers, and we actually got to get into the bog. This is just a random memory that popped up. Yeah. And we had these full suits that were like overalls that came up to like right here. Yeah. And I was like, I wonder if I could just submerge to here. So I sat down and I relaxed like this, and I got some photos, and I kind of got I didn't get in trouble, but they're like, "You're not supposed to be doing that, sir." And I'm like, "Sorry, I just
Too late. I already did it.
I just had to do it." And I did it a second year, and the third year, I don't know if the cranberry, if the bog didn't come back the third time, but I know it had been there multiple years, so it was kind of one of those things. I was like, "Oh,
so you got the cranberry bog canceled. It's all your
probably.
fault. There's no more cranberry bog."
Yeah, that's from Ocean Spray. Bring back the cranberry bog.
I agree. I want to go lay in some cranberries.
I do too. That would be fun. I feel like we would get in a lot of trouble if they let me and Drew in a cranberry bog.
I think so, and that's the reason why. It's like one of those things. It was kind of push the limits of Disney. Like, what can I do?
What can I do and almost get kicked out of here?
Yeah, definitely.
Like just shy of getting off the living with the land and grabbing a cucumber. Not that far.
Maybe just touching the cucumber.
You guys sound like you're experienced in that.
No, it happened. There's a lady who just recently got off the boat to steal a cucumber from Living with the Land, and it was all over TikTok and everywhere.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have one more thing I want to share with you. So back in 2017, I actually worked with Disney PR, and I did an event called Capture the Bite, where we actually had, I think, about 13 or 14 influencers, like bloggers, and we actually I taught food photography with my photography colleague. Her name's Faith, and it took about a year to get this going with Disney, but we were able to bring influencers. Like they flew themselves in, but Disney kind of sponsored a media thing, and we actually got to photograph. They took vegetables from the land, and we styled it, and we actually took pictures. And then we got to kind of tour around. So that's another cool thing that I got to actually collaborate with Disney. I mean, it's been years now, but yeah, this is just a magical place. You guys know that, and they're super open to creating great experiences. So
I'm gonna totally put you on the spot because of what you just said, and you can just tell me no if you want to. Would you come back on a future show to give a little segment about some tips for people taking food photos just for their own Instagrams and for the parks? Like just some tips on how to make our food photos look a little bit better. I know they won't be as good as yours, but if you could maybe do come back on a future show and do just a little segment with them, because we have a lot of people in here who are creators. I think they would love to get some tips of how to get that trash can reflection. And that kind of stuff,
right. Seriously.
Yeah, we could do something where we talk about lighting in the park and how to kind of diffuse it, which I do use those little panda umbrellas at Epcot, and it's a white umbrella. Yeah. So you put that over the food, and now you have this white nice soft box. So those tips that, and then now you take it with your camera or your phone, and now you have it like your own little mini studio. Instead of
that harsh lighting that you always get.
Exactly.
That's smart.
So little tips like that, I'm all about it. Yeah, I would love to. Yeah, let me know when.
We will schedule it, and we'll have Julius back to do a little segment where he gives us some food photography tips, because I think it would be amazing, because we could all use a little bit of help, because I know. My photos come out okay, but they're not Julius photos.
No.
Yeah, I would love to. Whenever you guys let me know, I would love to.
Awesome. Well, we will get back to you on that, and we will schedule that. Everybody, I need you guys to go check out Droolius on Instagram. It's Instagram.
Instagram.
On Instagram, baby. Get on Instagram.
Dude, I gotta get on Instagram.
Droolius, DROOLIUS. Spell it, Droolius. It's right there. Droolius. It's on the screen. I can't even read it.
It's right there at Droolius, right? And on YouTube, it's Droolius Films. James, thanks for plugging all the I do have several Disney videos up there, like Epcot.
Let's see if what I did was right. I think I got it. Instagram.com/Droolius. I just put the link in there into the chat.
Can I see your guys' t-shirts? I want to see what you guys are rocking. I'm
rocking Cobra Kai today.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I just picked this up at Walmart for $8.
That's cool.
I'm doing my Star Wars.
Awesome.
And what do you got on, Jules? Is that a Mickey Pizza?
I got a Uniqlo shirt.
Oh, nice, dude.
I thought it was Mickey Pizza when I saw it. I was pretty sure he's rocking the Mickey Pizza shirt.
If you guys love Disney collab shirts, Uniqlo always has pretty affordable shirts, and I definitely
We love you.
A must.
They're awesome over
Yeah.
at Disney Springs.
Yeah, Disney Springs, a must visit when I'm at Disney Springs. So yeah, I'm all about it. So
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well, thank you for stopping by, Julius.
thank you guys for having
everybody.
me.
Yeah, man.
James, Drew, you guys rock.
Thank you
Can't
so
wait to
much,
come back.
man.
Julius.
Awesome.
Check them out.
Talking with you.
We're looking forward to those. I can't wait to see the videos from inside 1901 and all that
Okay.
stuff. I'm like,
It's only
bated breath,
photos.
my
That's
friend.
the only thing.
that's fine. You couldn't
Yeah.
video in there. I can understand. They probably have rules and
1901
stuff like
Club
that.
33. You'll never see videos, but you will see photos. So I will definitely share the photos, and I'll probably tag you guys or something. So
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
tag our show
tag both. Yeah,
so that we can take a look, and I want to see stuff from there, and
For
just
sure.
your adventures over at Disney. I want to see that because I know it's going to be awesome. I just put the links to both his. I think it should have worked. His Instagram and his
I
YouTube.
think so, yeah.
But if everything worked out, it should work.
if you Google it, the Droolius, Drool-I-U-S, that you'll find
Yep.
it. So
You'll
awesome.
find him.
thank
All
you
right,
guys.
Thanks a lot,
Awesome, man.
Jules.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you later.
For sure.
All right. How cool was that, man? He's a good
That
guy.
was great. Yeah, no, he's a great guy, man. And beautiful
And
photos.
I'm sorry if I just talked over you, man. It's just because I know him so well. It was like just chatting with an old buddy.
I'm dead serious. I literally was just listening, man. Like, like he had a lot to say, so I pretty much I was like a viewer, man. I wanted to listen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Media events, man. Disney media events.
Dude, I
I'm
want to
jealous. I just want to do one. Just give me one.
just get me in there once. Put me in the
Just
game,
one.
coach.
Yeah, right.
Put me
I
in
know.
the game.
Just let me do one play. Come on. Put me in.
But yeah, he's an awesome guy. If you want to see awesome food photos, you can just you'll be very hungry, but scroll through his Instagram.
Yeah, Queen already did, man.
Dude.
Queen already did. Yeah. But dude,
Like I said, I feel like
diffuser.
I have a little bit of skill, but
No, but dude, but it's those little tricks, like you said, dude, a diffuser for
Yeah.
the light, dude. That's something super simple, but that would definitely
it would make a
like,
huge difference in your photos.
tone, like you said,
just that
tone
little
down
tip,
the
just
harsh
to-
light, so you don't have that
Yep.
eating light right on your food.
You got it, buddy. Anytime, and we will have you on again for your little food tech tips. I think that's going to be an awesome, fun little segment.
Yeah.
We were just talking about doing tech stuff, and he mentioned like he taught a food photography thing. I'm like, I'll put him on the spot. I'm doing it
Do it. Yep. Absolutely.
because I think that would be
Dad
something
Drew-
people would really enjoy.
Dad Drew and Julius. Try to say that 10
Yeah.
times fast. Yeah.
Try to say that fast. That didn't work out very easy. No, not at all. Let's get back to some Disney news. There is still a few more stories that I had pulled. And the next one is, if I can pull it up here. All right. Oh, actually, there's a quote about the cake house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is the information that they released when they released their picture of cake for their steakhouse. And it says, we're cooking up new experiences at Disney's Contemporary Resort for the world's most magical celebration. Located just off the lobby, Steakhouse 71 will be a new casual-themed dining concept that gets its name from the resort's opening year and will be open in time for the celebration. Upstairs at the California Grill, a new dining experience will be available later this year, featuring a limited-time menu with items inspired by the restaurant's history. Stay tuned for more details. I can't believe I didn't mumble once.
Dude, you nailed it. You nailed it. I'm proud of you, buddy. I am
I
proud.
feel like I did that pretty well.
Yeah, well, I think talking is where you have a problem. Reading, I think you're good because it's all there. It's all there for you.
No, usually I get ahead. So I'll be
Yeah,
like, we're
yeah,
cooking up new experience at Disney's Contemporary Resort, Steakhouse 71, concept, open stairs, grill. Like my mind is, I'm reading
Yeah.
faster than my mouth moves.
Yep. You're reading in your
Happens to me
head.
all the time. Julius, the triple D.
Triple D, man. It's the triple D
Like-
segment.
Yes. I think, Jonathan, I think it was a pretty good read. I think Disney should hire me,
Yeah.
man.
Dude, Jamie.
But yeah,
round of
so they're
applause.
also like redoing stuff up in the California Grill. And right now, I guess like California Grill is like the ritzy one upstairs. Like it's pretty pricey.
Hoity-toity.
But right now, because the Wave is closed, they're serving certain foods like breakfast from the Wave up in the California Grill.
Oh, okay.
So if you
Yeah.
want to get a California Grill experience for Wave prices, you can go have breakfast up in the California Grill,
Mhm.
but pay Wave pricing.
I like that. That's our new thing. When it's cheaper,
That
it's
was a
pricier.
tip from my brother-in-law, DizJabber71.
Oh,
They
so-
figured that out while they were there because the Contemporaries, their home DVC resort.
right.
So they got to do a little bit of exploring while they were there.
Experimenting.
Enter full screen.
Enhance.
Soon to fit. Enhance.
Enhance.
So now we got to talk about Splash Mountain redo.
Yeah, we do.
It's happening, guys. There's no getting around it.
Nope.
Some people were like, maybe they're not gonna do it
Yeah, no.
now that they've taken so long. No, they're still doing it,
They're still doing it.
and they've released some new artwork and information about what's going to be going on. The ride is going to pick up directly at the end of the first movie, apparently. Right after the final kiss of Naveen and Lewis, they will join Tiana on her latest adventure, or of Tiana, Naveen, and Lewis go together on an adventure, hosting a Mardi Gras. Sounds like fun.
Dude, that sounds like a lot of fun.
And,
Dude, you say Mardi Gras, man?
Yeah,
Come on.
Splash Mountain takes like what? It's like a good 10 or 12 minutes to get through that ride.
I know. We looked it up one time. I remember because we thought it was longer. We're like, oh, it's like 20 minutes, and it wasn't. But it was like
No, it's like
good,
10 or 12.
Yeah, it's a
But
good amount.
that's
of
a
time.
lot of time for them to tell a story.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
She's going to lead the way, and fans will be able to encounter old friends and make some new friends.
Ooh.
So they released like some art here, so you can see like in the back is like they're them and leading the thing. And then you have the boat with the people from Splash Mountain are in it behind them.
They look exciting.
And is it me, or does it look like the otter has a switchblade?
Yeah.
Like look in the right corner. Doesn't
Oh,
it look like his little paw is holding like a knife or something? Like he's getting ready to like ninja star throw it at him.
Well, he almost looks like he has one of those like Sweeney Todd razors, like the straight razor. It's a straight
He's
razor.
got like a Sweeney Todd straight razor. Like, what's with the psychopathic otter back there, man?
Dude, you know what? He's just not getting enough time in the limelight, dude. He's just not, man. Not
Okay,
enough
I gotta
time.
zoom. I've got to enhance now.
Enhance. Yes, enhance.
Enhance. Okay.
Well, look how happy that guy is. Dude, it's a switchblade or something. Yeah, it's just like a straight razor.
Come on, guys. There is a psychopathic otter hiding behind a tree with a straight razor.
And look
How can
silly-
that not be a good ride?
He does not look trustworthy. He really
No,
doesn't.
I don't think I would trust that guy at
No.
all.
No, but like, okay, say it is not like, say you ask Disney and you're like, well, that looks like a straight razor. You know,
Right.
what would be their answer? Like, what else could that be? Like, really?
Right.
I want to know.
Well, if you look at the picture, like he's got his little paw there. I think it's just bad placement.
Of
But, like, it looks like
a
it's-
reed.
Like a reed or something, but like his
Yeah.
paw is right there, like he's gripping it, and it so looks not.
It's like a nail.
Oh my god!
sticking out
It's
of
a nail. It's a bat with nails in it. He's the Negan. It's
That
the
Negan.
Negan otter.
it. He's Negan, man. Oh my goodness.
What is it with the gold foil on the cake and the Negan otter?
No, my
Why
God.
do I notice these things?
Dude, I hope they have this otter on the ride. I hope he's a character because he will forever.
He better
known as
be.
Negan. He's gonna be Negan.
He's
I-
going to be the Negan otter. I want a picture of the Negan otter on my first ride. I'm going to be like paying no attention to any other part of the ride
Just
other than
like
where
you
is
know,
Negan otter?
Yes, no, that's gonna be. Yeah, we gotta ride it together so we can both.
Yes.
Watch. We have to.
Oh yeah.
We have to.
Oh no. On the first day we will be watching that like hawks looking for the Negan otter.
The Negan otter. Oh yeah.
And if you
people
kind of look in
love
the
him.
background, like the band of animals looks a little ominous too. Like,
Yeah.
like
Well, no,
that could be like a hatchet back there,
No,
and like
you know
an
what it is?
axe.
They're leaving. They're all leaving.
They're like, "Did you see the otter? I'm not going over there."
They're like, you know what? That's it. Band practice is over, dude. We're out of here, man. We're out of here. We're otter
You got
here.
a bat with nails. We're otter here.
We're out of here.
I like it, Drew.
Boom-cha.
I like it. Badoom cha.
Yeah.
Ah.
But I honestly, but on a serious note, like I love Splash Mountain, dude, and I love, Zippity Doo Dah and everything. But I'm telling
Otter. There's an otter with a bat.
you, we could have an otter with a bat on the ride. Dude. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, thank you, Andy and Prisco.
Yes,
People are like, who is Negan?
If you guys don't watch The Walking Dead, he is the villain of The Walking Dead, and he has a bat with nails as his weapon.
And he's a very bad man. He's
a very, very bad man. And the otter kind of looks a little bit like him.
No, he does.
I can see it.
Just put a little leather jacket on him. I swear, if there's an otter with a leather jacket on this ride, dude,
it's over. Game over.
Game over. My favorite ride in the parks. My favorite ride.
No, that's the only ride I'm gonna ride.
Yep. I'll be like, the people will be like, go on Haunted Mansion. No. We're going on the otter ride. That is too funny, man. What?
And thank you so very much, Mrs. Chase, for all your inspiration. You are the real princess of New Orleans. I guess that is the lady who inspired Tiana, the story.
Okay.
There was a real lady in New Orleans who had a restaurant, and that's where the whole story of it came through. Is it me, or is that maybe Otter Chili, and that's why he has the bat? And he's like,
he knew it was coming. He's like,
that was my family.
I got to defend
it's myself. My family in there. I will get revenge.
She has no idea he's been hiding there, waiting and plotting. No.
If you look into the green spot in the back left corner, he's there.
Oh, he's hiding in the shadows.
He's hiding in the shadows.
He's hiding forever in the shadows.
What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us?
It's Otter Chili, man.
Otter Chili. Who says that stuff?
Oh man, I hope there's no tarantulas in that.
Oh God, I hope not. So we have a quote from Charita Carter, who is a Disney Imagineer. It says, I can tell you as Imagineers, first of all, we're always interested in expanding our storytelling and advancing our storytelling techniques. With this particular project, the way that we are approaching our audio animatronic figures will be an example of how we are looking to advance the storytelling and really just kind of change the game with otters, with bats. This makes so much more sense now. As well as the way we are approaching our scenic illusions of otters with bats and our visual effects so that we can create an immersive environment that is seamless for our guests. This show has gone off the rails.
The whole time, I'm just like, they're enhancing the otter, man.
They're enhancing the otter.
Enhancing the otter.
I want the most lifelike animatronic of this otter. I'm talking like full-on lifelike otter.
Oh man!
I want a shirt with the otter on it. I mean,
yeah, man. Oh,
that should be our first piece of merch for this show.
It should.
We're gonna hire the same guy who did our characters to make a Negan otter.
I like it.
And we'll make the Negan otter t-shirt with the leather jacket.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, that will. Well, we're gonna have to talk about that later. We got to make that t-shirt.
Oh God, yes, it has to happen.
Here.
Now, if they do anything like they did with the Beauty and the Beast animatronics that they did over in Tokyo,
oh my goodness, dude,
it's gonna be amazing. So I'm not gonna play the audio. I'll just play the video that shows these guys.
I was gonna say that doesn't look very good.
Look at that.
Oh, it's so smooth.
Watch it. It's
no, right here, dude. Look how smooth that is.
Look, it's like she's moving. It's not just stationary,
right? And she's.
I mean, like that looks like a real horse.
No, I know.
They're not like
a little bit, you know. And I thought this was great, man. The ride,
like the one of her walking with the lantern.
Yep,
blew me away.
No, that's what it was, because it's so smooth. Like, because she's like back and forth, like she's looking. You know what I mean? Like,
right. Like there is no jitter or nothing to that. If if they pull something like that off with the Negan otter, oh my god.
Game over, baby. Game over.
Dude, the
it is
amount
almost
of
scary.
servos and things and whatnot must be underneath that skin. It's freaking Westworld. Like,
yeah,
that is legit. Because they said like the Na'vi princess lady and the ride is pretty good. No,
not compared to that. Not compared. No, because you can still see a little bit of that.
A little bit of the
like, you know,
and the fact that like they have that one on a track underneath her. So as she's like moving and walking, like it looks like she's moving correctly. It's not like, you know, like animatronics are always stationary. Like they're not doing anything. So
or they're just
like by moving her and having something in front of it, it looks so real.
Yeah. And I think
when that otter pops out behind the tree
and they make him
like
move straight
fluid, and he's like with the bat. Oh my gosh.
Coming down on
you made chili of my family. For the chili.
For the chili.
Hey, welcome back, Trish the Douche.
Trish the Douche. Welcome in again.
When the apocalypse starts with Disney robotics taking over, yeah.
Dude,
thank you, Disney robot overlords.
No, but we'll just be staring at them as they're like attacking us. And we'll that is so neat.
That's so cool. How did they get it to do that?
Look, Belle's gonna hit me.
Wow. She's gonna hit me with the lantern.
With the lantern.
How did they get the lantern to do that?
Bam. Oh man. No, that really is amazing. I remember seeing that and I was just like,
it's
scary.
Mind
blowing.
blowing
how good it is. It's scary how good it is. Ryan,
what's up, buddy? What's up, Ryan? And the last story I have to share is just to ask Drew a question because I don't know if he saw this.
Ooh, probably didn't.
Have you seen the trailer for the new Spider-Man movie?
I most certainly have.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a funny thing. Like it leaked.
That's
like
what,
a day or two before. And then they finally just like released it because everybody has been like, where's this trailer? Where's this trailer? Where's this trailer? And then I guess somebody on the inside just decided to leak it. And then I guess they finally put it out on August 23rd is when it came out, which somebody pointed out in a video that, do you know what date was circled on the WandaVision calendar in the first episode?
No.
The 23rd. Like, is that just a happy accident or did they like...
Yeah, kind of plan that out for a little PR, you know?
Mm-hmm. But...
Dude.
It confirmed all of the rumors that everybody was thinking. So, like, it blows open a multiverse.
Yep.
And you've got freaking pumpkin bombs from the Green Goblin with William Dafoe doing the voice. That is the most menacing villain voice, I think, from anything ever.
Yep. Yep.
And then you've got Dr. Otto Octavius and the tentacles.
Doc Ock, man. Dude. Telling you. That, for me, that was the highlight of the previous Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Was Doc Ock, man. Like that, I thought they nailed that. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. And it dude, Doctor Strange.
So the only things that haven't been confirmed are the other Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
The villains are confirmed because we see them in the trailer, but they haven't shown any footage of, you know, what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's a line in the thing where Doc Ock sees Spider-Man and goes, "Hi, Peter," and people are like, well, how does he know? Because that's not the same Peter that he would have known. But I think it's just because he knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. So if this is a Spider-Man, it's got to be Peter.
Right, right. So they're all Peter Parker in every universe.
Yeah. Except for the Miles Morales ones
Yeah,
which also still has a Peter Parker. So it's very confusing. The whole multiverse thing is super confusing.
it's very no, it's a web that's very hard to untangle. See how I did that? Web, Spider-Man.
Web with the
Web.
very good. Bring it back. But if you guys get a chance, go watch that trailer.
Yes.
It's like everything from the Doctor Strange movies, plus like multiverse stuff from Loki, plus all of your favorite stuff that happened in any of the Spider-Man movies. I just hope they don't throw too much into one movie where it gets like overload.
Right.
Because that's kind of what happened with the last Spider-Man, where it was like he was just fighting too many people. It was like it's like you couldn't follow it from a story standpoint. It was very tough.
Well, but I really hope they bring the Tobey Maguire thing back and like
they need Dancing Toby.
The Dancing Toby. And he'll cry.
Emo Toby.
He'll cry.
Emo
after
Spider-Man. Yeah, Emo Spider-Man needs to make a return.
Yeah.
But yeah, they need Spider-Ham. Yes, I want Peter Porker the Spider-Ham to show up in this movie.
Love it.
If they do a live action Peter Porker, oh my God, I will forgive any transgression they make in the rest of the movie.
Yep.
But so cool.
No, it's gonna be
amazing. I was amazingly excited to see that.
Yeah, and how do you feel about Doctor Strange? Because I love Doctor Strange.
Oh, great character. I think Benedict Cumberbatch nails it. Like the jerkiness of it. He's like, it's kind of like a jerk Tony Stark, but on a different level. Like it's like got a little bit of that because he's very egotistical.
Well, I was gonna say he has a little pompous to him.
Yeah,
he has like that pompous kind of like jerky.
Which is funny that like he gives Tony crap for being pompous when you're just as pompous,
if not more.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm a wizard. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
I'm a wizard. I used to be really good.
And Doctor Strange seemed a little off. Like, I don't know if he's doing like a bad burn or something. Like, he's got some ulterior motives going on in that whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I
can't wait for that.
You shouldn't be doing that. Shouldn't have made the spell, man.
No.
Shouldn't have done it.
Yeah. All right. Next week, we will do an acting scene.
Yes,
we just had a guest this week. We couldn't get it in. It would have been
too much.
A little bit rough to work it in. Too much. Putting too much into one thing. You can't only have so much. Otters with switchblades, and baseball bats.
Switchballs.
And amazing food. Switchballs. And amazing food photographers in one show. To throw bad acting into it would have just been too much.
It would have thrown it off kilter. Really.
A little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
So we will be doing an acting scene next week with a chance. That means you guys will have a chance to win something next week.
Yeah.
And we get to make fools of ourselves again.
Because we like it.
Now,
we enjoy it.
You guys can always support us. We do have a Patreon. So patreon.com/thedadanddrew show, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have our email. You can email us stuff at 2idiotsOnTangents@gmail.com because all the other stuff was taken.
Yeah. No Dad and Drew, no The Dad and Drew.
None of that stuff.
No nothing. Nope.
And I will work on a tech tip for next week. I'll come up with a little tech tip for you guys for next week. And Drew will sit there and look pretty.
Pretty crazy. No. I know. I got to come up with another segment too. I gotta like create a segment because I came up with a segment and then it fell through.
You didn't do anything with it. I still have the intro for it here. Hold on.
I know.
I think I have. It was a good intro.
Maybe I'll try to do that for next week.
It was a good intro. I think
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
See, and right there, that would have been good for the cucumber lady.
Yeah, she did deal with a complete lack of respect for the law.
She really did. She
Terrible.
didn't care.
And I even made a tech tip intro. I forgot I have one.
There's one more thing we need to complete the plan. That guy's eye.
That guy's eye. I love Rocket Man. He's the best.
Dude, I need this and that, and I need that guy's leg. Can you get his leg? It's like, I got his leg. Dude.
I didn't need that.
I didn't need that at all.
I just thought it'd be funny. I love it.
Dude, I almost died, man.
So great. Drew, what's your schedule? What do you got going on, buddy?
Oh, tomorrow, 6-ish, we will be live streaming from Disney Springs because we haven't been there for a little while. And then
Nice.
Sunday, I believe Magic Kingdom, most likely Magic Kingdom in the morning, 8:30, 9-ish. Yeah. How about you? What do you got going on?
I will probably do my video on Friday for the outlet. I'll head over there, try to get that up. I won't end up doing What Did Dad Buy live, which I did last week, which was fun. Because
That was awesome.
we're going to Boo Bash, hopefully, on Friday,
that's
weather
right.
permitting.
Yeah.
So Friday night is our Boo Bash night. So that's where I'll be doing that. So I'll have a vlog with that coming up. And this week, I think probably maybe tomorrow, I redid my #1 video on my cooking channel. So my #1 video on my cooking channel was my top 3 tips for making rice in the Instant Pot. And it is legitimately cringeworthy. The video looks terrible. The audio is like in and out, loud, quiet, like it looks like a hostage video. Like somebody was like, this man needs to make rice or we will send the otter with the baseball.
The otter, he'll come and get you. Yeah.
Right. Like I'm being held hostage by the otter to make rice. And so I decided to redo the rice video with good production value. So that's coming out. And it came out pretty good. So I'm happy with it.
Good.
So I got that going on for me, which is nice.
Which is nice.
And then we will be back next Wednesday with an acting segment and everything.
Yes, we will.
Drew.
We'll act very badly. Yeah.
Oh, horribly. Whoa, Drill Sergeant 666 put a whole bunch of characters, but I don't know what that means. Okay.
I hope it's not bad.
I hope it's not bad. It's a whole bunch.
We apologize if anybody can read
We apologize if anyone is offended by what he wrote.
Because we have no idea.
Yeah. So I just saw that when I popped back over. Off topic. Okay, wait, we got an off topic. I love off topic. I don't know if you guys like oh, come on. I love Jingle All the Way. Amazing. Anything with Arnold in it.
It's not a
great.
tumor. Oh, sorry.
It's not a tumor.
Came out with
Who is your
Turbo
father
Man.
and what does he do?
And what does he and what does
Kindergarten
he do?
Cop, buddy.
Oh yeah, dude. That's one of
yeah.
the best. One of the best.
So, all right, guys. Drew, what is the only way to live, my friend?
There's only one way, guys. It's in the moment. That guy, he will never, ever, ever do an outro.
I've never done one. Not once.
No, not once.
In my